Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is May 24th, 2022, and Bitcoin, as well as the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, are so close, I can feel it. Yes, we're very close, okay? I'm going to tell you why. If that interests you, then watch until the very end. Today is Tuesday, so that means live stream, my friends. Live stream at around 4 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is just going to be a short video as to why we're really close. And during the live stream, I'm going to look at this in more detail, looking at Bitcoin dominance, looking at total market cap, looking at some other altcoins which may be leading the charge. All right. So if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely do tune in for the live stream at 4 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's not going to last 30 minutes. I'm just saying the start time is anytime between 4 and 4:30 p.m. I don't, this is my job, and I like to not be too hard on myself, so my start time is not going to be as punctilious as, if it were a corporation I'm running. I'm not running a corporation. This is an extension of my trading journal, and I love to share these thoughts and ideas. I do it for fun. Obviously, I try to run a lucrative trading business, but that aside, this is my analysis. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Let's get into it. We're looking at Bitcoin, and I'm going to tell you why we're so close, okay? Fundamentally speaking, just thinking about the sentiment, okay? You have Stephen Colbert talking about how downtrodden crypto is. That's a bottom signal, my friends. You have pretty much pervasive bearishness. People saying, 10,000 is in, we're never going to go up. People can't even remember what it looks like to have green days, green weeks, right? To have positive price action. This is a bottom signal in terms of sentiment. The fear and greed index, I'm not going to show it to you right now. I'll show it to you during the live stream later on. But the fear and greed index is an extreme fear. This is a bottom signal, my friends. People are exasperated. They're fed up. They're pissed off. They're annoyed. They're questioning their life decisions. They're questioning that cousin that told them to get into crypto, that friend that told them to get into crypto. This, my friend, is a bottom signal. If you're still here and you have taken a position, right? When I say taken a position, I mean taken a position literally, because look at what's been going on. Ever since the 12th of this month, right? We capitulated and we went all the way down to $25,500. We've not revisited those regions ever since then. We did a quick bounce, right? Back up to this region of 28,600, which we've been maintaining ever since then, okay? We've pretty much shown that there's strong buying pressure in this region, right? Between the 28,600 and 25,500, and price just said, I'm not going back there even for this correction right here, this B wave, which is seldom a triangle, okay? You seldom see triangle corrections in these reversal patterns. You usually see flat corrections, and in those flat corrections, you typically have the counter wave, right, take you below the initial point of capitulation, below the initial low set by that A wave, okay? So for us to have a triangle in this B wave speaks volumes about the buy pressure in this move, speaks volumes about where price wants to go, okay? So that to me is telling. Now, when I talk about A waves and B waves, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But if not, let's do a quick run through. Every time price reverses, it doesn't matter on what time frame. If it's the minute time frame or the yearly time frame, you need to put in a reversal pattern. Price just doesn't pivot, right, in one go. I've noticed in my trading career a pattern that price puts in every single time it reverses. And this pattern is comprised of a sequence of 3 reversal patterns, right? So it's a sequence of 3 reversal patterns, or 3 corrective patterns, I should say, okay? And we know, according to Elliott wave theory, there are 3 corrective patterns in existence. You have flat corrections, you have triangle corrections, and you have zigzag corrections. You typically see in the markets flat corrections, right? ABC flat corrections. Even people that are not into Elliott wave can tell you about the ABC flat corrections. This is popular, okay? But not many people know about what a zigzag is and a triangle is, people that are outside of the realm of Elliott wave theory. Now, I have here my A wave, an initial break of structure. This is a flat correction, okay? And a flat correction is essentially defined by 3-wave structure, where the middle wave takes you anywhere from the 786 to the 186 of your first leg. So 3 waves. So in those 3 waves, you can count ABC. The B wave typically retraces to between the 786 and the 1618 of that A wave. That's your flat correction, okay? Here we have our triangle correction, and our triangle here looks like to be a barrier triangle, where the support is at 28,600, okay? And we've been pretty much having a diagonal resistance, or a falling diagonal resistance in this triangle, and a flat support, okay? And that I've designated by these 5 lines, right? A, B, C, D, E, that's how you count triangles, right? There are 5 waves, and each of those waves are comprised of 3 waves each, okay? That's my triangle. That's my B wave, and that B wave is essentially just a counter to my A wave, okay? So that's 2 parts of the reversal pattern. The third and last part, I call a C section, not C wave, C section, and this is the pivot. Why is Bitcoin so close, and why do I say we're so close? It's not just because of the fundamental analysis, not just because of the sentiment analysis. It's also because of the pivot, okay? The pivot is the last stage of a reversal pattern, okay? And I've shown this. I'm not just making this up. I've demonstrated it. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know everything about this, because I've demonstrated it on many different assets, many different time frames. We've seen this before. Even intra-wave, you'll see these reversal patterns. And what will happen is you'll get a reversal, and then a consolidation, rejection, and then you'll continue your trend. So even intra-wave, you can see these reversal patterns playing out. But my whole theory on this reversal pattern, this particular one, is that it represents a macro reversal of not just, one move in this trend, but this entire trend that we've been in since November, I believe. Let's zoom out and just see how long it's been. All right, let's go on our daily time frame. Let's actually go on a weekly time frame, okay, because we've been down 8 straight weeks. So this macro reversal is what I'm talking about. Since November, we've been down. Since our all-time high at around 69K, we've been in a downtrend. And I am postulating, I am pretty much claiming that this is likely, according to my analysis, to be the bottom of this downtrend ever since November of 2021. Okay, so let's go back into our 4-hourly time frame and see why it is that we're in the last stage of this reversal pattern. Okay, and I believe that I've counted it properly. I don't think this is that hard to count. We've got our initial break of structure, A wave, as I've already illustrated. Okay, our B wave, which is counter to our A wave, and that's a triangle. I see 5 waves here very clearly, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and each of those waves is comprised of 3 waves. Okay, and I have my barrier triangle, and then my pivot flat correction up and out of my reversal pattern is my last step. Okay, and you can see you had this A wave, rather it's a 3-wave structure, as any A wave is. A waves, I've never seen an A wave that's not a flat correction. So that's the initial break of structure, right, for this consolidation. that took you up and kind of tested the tops here. And this, so yesterday I had the triangle, this entire reversal pattern drawn out in one triangle, and that's a little misleading because this A wave is supposed to test the resistance of this, but it's not necessarily supposed to break it, okay? So that's a little misleading. Some people will say, oh, that's a fake out. It's not necessarily a fake out. If you do a particular analysis and look at this as a reversal pattern, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have your three-wave structure in your pivot, come up, test the resistance, and then have a counter, which is, once again, a counter to this A wave. And you typically see, like I said, flat corrections. And this is what you see here, A, B, C, a flat correction, okay? And I think that this flat correction is finished. And what we're seeing now is a move up and out, okay? We are already in, and I think this is evidenced by our stochastic RSI on the 4-hourly time frame. You're crossing bullish, and you're going into that impulsive wave, okay? And I think that some of our altcoins are already in this, and this is something that I'm going to look at during the live stream. So if you want to find out about that and why I'm looking at altcoins to lead the charge during this next run up, catch that on the live stream again between 4 and 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll send a link out sooner than later. Now, you have this pivot, last stage of this whole reversal pattern. If this theory holds, and I believe it will, you should start seeing positive price action from here on out. You have this low set in with this strong hammer candle, right? It's a bullish hammer candle. And what you're seeing now is consolidation at this region for a move up and out, okay? And this, I believe, when it does happen, it'll be unambiguous, right? It'll be unambiguous because we should see a really strong move testing the next big resistance of this larger range, which is 32K. Okay, so when this does happen, I'm anticipating that Bitcoin will put in a strong 10% candle, okay, and unambiguously show positive price action to the upside with that strong 10% candle to test 32K, consolidate once more, and then continue to the upside. So this is why I'm saying that we're really close. If you're here, if you're paying attention, you're watching this video, especially to the very end, you're amongst the ones that are going to make it. Think about what you're doing. If you have a position, once again, it's not enough to just watch these videos and say, well, maybe, maybe not. You have to take a position, okay? You have to take some risk. But if you're taking risk, look at what you're doing, okay? Let's zoom out a little bit. Look at what you're doing. You're buying lows, okay? You're buying range lows. You're participating in a market that is so distressed. It is really good value because you're buying range lows, you're buying support, right? And if you leave your trade to play out, it's likely that you will do very, very well. Even more so if you're buying altcoins, right? And we'll get into that during the live stream. But, Bitcoin getting up to these ranges, right, to the top of the range, making a higher high, or rather an all-time high, and potentially even breaking this range, represents 140, 150% move. Okay, some of these altcoins, right, getting to the top of these ranges represent a 10,000% move, or if not more. Do you see what I mean? So, like, if you're participating in the markets at these regions and you're still here, you're not overly sort of depressed or sort of discouraged. That's the word I'm looking for. Discouraged. You're going to do very, very, very well in this market. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. This is why I think we're really close. My reversal pattern is pretty much finished. Okay. And we're looking to come up and out of that. So I'm anticipating a move up and out any moment now. All right. So that's it from me. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. Please like, share, and subscribe if you got value from this analysis. I've never seen anybody talk about reversal patterns like this. Not like, people talk about Elliott wave theory, but I've never seen anybody make the link with using Elliott wave theory to really tease out the 3-wave reversal pattern or 3-sequence reversal pattern that I've observed in my career of trading. So yeah, again, if you're getting value, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys during the live stream later on today. Take care.